So this is one of the important projects that we are using the use of the technology of the AI and the marine technology where we are using AI in identification of wildlife species for the forest department, where the project is titled as
you're not clearly audible. Is there an echo or there's
recording stopped?
Okay, sorry sir.
Speak little slowly. There's a possibility of speaking too fast.
Okay sir. Is it okay now sir?
Now it's better.
Yes sir. So this is one of the other important programs that we want to present to you sir.
Recording in progress.
Of artificial intelligence for identification of the wildlife species under the Forest Department of Government of Telangana. So, Government of Telangana, as we just wanted to tell you, sir, we have created an AI implementation roadmap. We had recently organized a global AI summit where we had various important technologies and industry leaders participating in this industrial summit, AI summit. Post that, we also have come up with a AI implementation roadmap where we have decided that Government of Telangana will be deploying AI in various government programs of improving business efficiency of the programs and also to leverage technology for improving services. One of the important aspects was to use AI monitoring wildlife in the forest department because often there have been discrete various sectors in terms of animal human conflicts, especially in the border zones of Telangana forest and also in terms of poaching and other illegal activities. So in this activity, in order to have a efficient we have come up with a solution that is this program. Sir, I kindly request our colleague Mr. Vannetra to kindly take the presentation forward.
Sure. Thank you, Anand. Can you go to the next slide? Yes. So there are multiple challenges which are faced by the forest officials, especially because of the difficult situations out there where the kind of terrain that they have to face, as well as other situations like low network connectivity, difficult terrain, the inhospitable terrain out there. So what Vannetra brings is a kind of a data-enabled ecosystem which helps the forest officers on the ground to make data-enabled decisions. So this, if you can go to the next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah, so this helps, Vannetra helps them not only monitor but also create analysis on top of the data. Typically what happens is they have a lot of collection, data is collected either through surveys, ground surveys, line transact data, as well as camera trap data which is collected by the beat officers on the ground. Now these beat officers are trekking about 40-50 kilometers a day and also at night to gather this information. This results in data which is in terabytes of information which is collected almost on an annual basis. But the processing and the analytics takes more than 2 to 3 months, which results in the data becoming more of a historical curiosity than enabling actual ground level decisions. So if you can go to the next slide. So what we have is Vannetra, which is useful in creating an automated generation of reports based on camera trap images as well as survey data. These reports are available to senior officers who can easily open an app and see those analysis. There is a comparison of prey base over the survey years which gives a range-wise or compartment-wise data. There is auto tagging of species. So individual species is identified and tagged with that specific camera trap image and location. Some re-identification is also done so that individual tigers, leopards, especially those species which have different patterns are recognized from it. So, and these can result in data analysis, automated data analysis, which is time based, like we can understand what time interval those data is available. And this can help them understand the total population of the prey, which can help in calculation of the tiger carrying capacity of that region. It can also be used, it is also used to identify the adult and fawn population, sex ratios, as well as health and disease populations. Being able to integrate multiple data sources, we can get information from GIS data. An overlay of data analysis can be built on top of it. If you go to the next screen, Anand, there will be some dashboards. What we see here is the entire, please go to the next screen. This is the original data. Like for example, if you have any live cameras which are placed on it, the Vannetra can identify the tigers, individual tigers out there, and provide those alerts to the beat officers on the ground. Go to the next slide, please. We can estimate using the image itself. We can estimate the length and height of the species. We can estimate the total count of the population based on multiple statistical based analysis on that. Go to the next slide, please. A typical dashboard would look similar to this. Please note that these are just sample images which are being used. They are not real life images taken from the ground, but samples have been taken from openly available data. So these are tigers which are observed on the map. So as you can see, there's the dashboard where you can click individual tigers, see their movement across the population. Go to the next slide. We can see individual how many kilometers they have traversed, what was their last visits, what were the recent images that was seen. Go to the next slide, please. We can also see population wise. So like if you look at the 4-5 main species which are available, and you can compare them across different compartments, different ranges which are present. Please go to the next slide. Identification protocol has also been enabled, which helps them identify based on spotting patterns as well as tiger patterns on their hind and their legs. Typically this is a very laborious process where the field biologists go and look at each individual images, and it's typically done by WIA or NTCA. We have created, based upon the latest algorithms which are available, we have created a sub-module for them for doing this identification at a local level. Go to the next slide. As you can see, these are the herbivorous distribution pattern, basically the ungulate population which is there and which forms the prey base. This is a very important input to calculate the tiger carrying capacity of the wildlife sanctuary. Please, and we can also see the age of the population. Like if it is diseased in any manner, there are discoloration appearing, that which is possible on their slides. Please, I'm sorry. Go to the next slide. We also observe any kind of human disturbances and vulnerability zones can be identified. Non-staff versus staff, typically the system can identify that and send across WhatsApp alerts to the relevant authorities. Please go to the next slide. So if you see, this is a high level diagram where any kind of alerts which are generated, a face key point detection is done and sent as an WhatsApp alert. Beat officers generally have a good information regarding who are the poachers and who are crossing into unauthorized territory. This helps them take immediate action on the ground. Please go to the next slide. Since this is completely automated and provides a database, it is easily queryable. Later data can be brought out, available on the cloud, being easily available at the tips of any of the DFOs, FDOs, even the tiger conservator officers on the senior officers over there. Please go to the next slide. We are enabling animal behavior analysis. If they are into mating, they are grazing, those can be identified. This is useful for any field biologist to do ground level analysis of the data. These are the awards and mentions. Thank you. That's from our side.
Thank you, sir.
I think it's a wonderful initiative, but tell me, is there any other state or any other place where this has been used earlier, and what is their experience?
So we've reached out to other states with this proposal. It's in various stages of talks about it. We've reached out to Odisha and Tamil Nadu for this.
But what is your experience so far? I mean, it's really proving to be useful.
From a ground level perspective, it is this data is available more in terms of like the tribal information, as you can call it, right? People know that this data is there, but there is no data enabled decision making at the ground level. So what this provides is a kind of a data layer on top of all their tribal information, may that be from survey data, from patrolling data, or from the camera trap information. All those things provided as a single one view to all the information which is present.
But have they been able to really integrate to come to a decision-making process with this?
Yes, sir. So we have integrated with MyStripes, and MyStripes data can be easily instrumented and brought into it. Camera traps data, GIS data is instrumented into it. We can integrate it, and it provides a kind of analytic layer on top of it, which is very useful for them understanding where the tigers are moving, where if there's a disease population, can they go and take action on that. Especially if there's a disease population, it could be because of maybe some kind of a migratory cattle which has come in, which is not vaccinated. They can go and ensure that they are vaccinated over there. We can also see how the tigers are moving across the entire sanctuary based upon their age. So it's provides very important information for them to take action on the ground.
No, but do they take action or do they really use it?
Yes, sir.
See what I'm finding, it's an excellent technology demonstration piece which is there. But ultimately the use has to be done by the end user who, you are giving a whole lot of information. But how well that information is being used by the end user, I think I'm finding that as a missing link. That is one thing. And the second thing is, your project should always be in a self-teaching and learning mode so that it can keep on improving the analysis and algorithms and other things as you go by. So these are the two things which I would like to know a little more.
Correct. So if you have noticed, sir, Amrabad, where this has been implemented, has always been on the ATR. Their ME scores has consistently improved over the last 4-5 years, which they have been, for which this was implemented. If you notice the ME scores before this, there has been an improvement in that. They have gone into the excellent category of those things. So that is one of the points which I would like to mention, because we work very closely with the field biologist and the GIS officers as well as the DFO present out there to provide them insights on the data that has been collected on a regular basis. So this other thing is, this is also available on WhatsApp, so that information that is required can be easily made available to them. So I hope that answers some part of the question.
The studies we can in fact develop a proof of solution for the forest department wherein in the Amrabad Tiger Reserve of Telangana, which is an important tiger reserve, which is the second tiger reserve after the Kapal Tiger Reserve in the state. There have been a lot of good feedback that we have received from the forest department, and we in fact know that the state is management. So that is how we have been the process.
See, all this is great, but ultimately we would definitely like to have the end user to talk about how he is using it. That is a step which I find is missing and is extremely important when we are looking into projects of this type. Well, see, the point is we are not evaluating the capabilities of the technology. What we are really looking into, what are the outcomes of the whole activity or the initiative which has been done, and how it is being measured, what is the impact of that. So that outcome and impact is not coming out very clearly in your presentation. Possibly because you are not the end user. The end user will have to talk with conviction. Because what you are talking about, all these are possible. You can see this, you can see this, you can see the tiger movement. No, yes, you can see the tiger movement, but is it really analyzed? And if it is analyzed, why it is analyzed? What does it do? By knowing the tiger movement, what benefit do you get? So see, those are the things which are missing right now.
We should have Rohit sir. Rohit sir involved. We should have got him in the Rohit sir in the call. I think he's busy with. They actually have their phase 4 surveys which are ongoing. Most of the team is busy in deploying the camera traps and ensuring that things are going in place out there. But we should have Rohit. Rohit Gopati is
We
ready for
understand.
yeah,
We understand all this, but to have that outcome and impact, I think that's really makes it great.
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Recording stopped.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. So, remember the last presentation of this batch. We will meet at 4 p.m. for the next batch. So, presenters, I will be having a live poll. I hope it is visible on your screen. You have to evaluate your project and other participants' projects with the rating from 1 to 10, in which 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. To see the other projects, you have to scroll down. There are total 5 projects in this particular batch. So requesting you to kindly participate in this peer evaluation, as it consists of 20% of weightage in the process of evaluation. I repeat again, you have to evaluate your project and other participants' projects with the rating from 1 to 10, in which 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. To see the other projects, you have to scroll down. There are total 5 projects in this particular batch. Thank you.
So when do we meet now again? 4 o'clock?
Yes,
Can